Well, OpenAI spent the last week sending memos trash-talking Anthropic, blaming Microsoft, accusing Anthropic of faking $8 billion in revenue and losing 3 data centers to their own partner. Anthropic released a new model. Opus 4.7 was born. It dropped today. It has the best coding benchmarks in the industry, has a 13% lift on SWE bench, which is a test that challenges AI to navigate, edit, and patch code bases. So essentially it's how good it is at coding. So some quick context, this has potentially been the worst week of OpenAI's year. They sent investors a memo calling Anthropic compute constrained. They sent employees a memo saying Microsoft held them back. They accused Anthropic of inflating their revenue. They also lost 3 data centers to their own former partner, Microsoft. And their revenue chief called Anthropic's strategy fear, restriction, and the idea that a small group of elites should control AI. Anthropic's response to all of that was to ship an upgrade. Opus 4.7 is now the best model available for the work that big companies actually pay for, which is writing code, running multi-step projects, handling the kind of tasks where you give it something complicated and walk away. It's also the first model with safety features built directly from Mythos, the notorious model that's triggered a ton of fear and anxiety because of how powerful it is and its implications for cybersecurity. Found thousands of security vulnerabilities, triggered an emergency meeting between the Fed chair and the Treasury Secretary and every major bank CEO in America. Their cybersecurity defenses for Mythos, though, are now baked into the commercial product. Anthropic did say they promised to test new cyber defenses on less capable models before releasing Mythos broadly. Opus 4.7 is that test. Cursor, which is the coding tool that developers are obsessed with, it immediately offered 50% off for anyone who switches to Opus 4.7. GitHub Copilot is rolling it out. Amazon, Google, and Microsoft all have it live today. Enterprise infrastructure moved within hours. And meanwhile, we're wondering if OpenAI is sending another memo. Sorry. To be fair, OpenAI also shipped something this week. They released GPT 5.4 Cyber, which is a version of their existing model fine-tuned for cybersecurity work. Limited access, vetted security professionals only. It's a real product, but the timing is the real story. Anthropic built a general purpose model that turned out to be so good at hacking that it scared the government into calling an emergency meeting with every bank CEO in America. So OpenAI didn't want to be left out. It took an existing model, fine-tuned it for cybersecurity after Anthropic made the headlines. It basically re-gifted a model to be part of the news cycle. One company discovered a terrifying capability by accident, and the other built a product essentially in response. At the industry's biggest conference last week, a CEO called it Claude Mania. This is why